of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Here's Evan McPherson, and off we go from Santa Clara. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 41 yards. They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing. And
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
12.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
On 1, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
what a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A carry here for Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
11.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Offline, ready? 12. Gun. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to keep, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They run once more with McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60, go.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Man in motion here is Jennings. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Purdy. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This one's caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone. but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
1-1, ready? What's your set? Done.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Done.
They go play action for Burrow. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Brown. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop it behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go, here we go. Done.
Burrow here on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming,
Here we go.
and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Done.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 17 yards. The gain there. It's good for a Niners first down.
18 Go.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
19 line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 9.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Second and 7.
11.
Now Brown. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Gun.
Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
12. Let's get set. 11. 12. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
11. Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This one, deep downfield for Chase.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Panther 60.
A give for McCaffrey running right. And he will score.